Before we head into the video, I'd love to give a shout out to the sponsor of the channel, RL Exchange. Now, RL Exchange is a great way to buy Rocket League items and credits on any platform at the cheapest prices so that you can build your dream setup. Make sure to go and check out their website using the top link in the description and use code TXC to get yourself 3% off your order. In this series, I have 30 days to trade from nothing up to the Titanium White Dominus, and this is day 9. We've got a massive inventory already, over 22,000 credits, but we have a very long way to go, as the White Dominus is worth 50,000 credits, but already we're almost halfway. We're absolutely storming through. Make sure to drop a like if you are enjoying the series, subscribe as always, and let's get straight in to the first trade of day 9. Okay, so we're going to be hopping into the first trade of day 9, and I've got a ton of items in my account, and ideally I'm going to be trying to get rid of all of them before I buy any more items into the inventory, because although I already have quite a good amount of credits, I just don't want items to drop as they're in my inventory. So I managed to sell on a white Zomba for 1.7k, which was the minimum value at the time. It has since dropped as I pre-record my videos by about 2 or 3 days, so prices will have changed. But I also managed to buy 2 octanes. I did make a little bit of a mistake here. I paid like 50 or 100 credits extra than I should have done, which isn't great, but if I still did manage to sell both of them for the minimum value, I still believe I'm getting around 50 credits profit each, which is still alright, but ideally I should be making 100 credits profit at least per item, just so that I can make as much profit as possible and get the White Dominus before the 30 days is up. And I just want to let you know that whenever I am selling items, I will start with the items that are the easiest to sell, the items that have the highest demand, and in this case that is going to be the Dissolver. It's so easy to sell, loads of people are looking for Dissolver, and therefore I was able to sell it pretty quickly on for its minimum value. Unfortunately, I really couldn't sell anything else. At this time, the new season had basically just dropped, credit demand was way up, and items were impossible to sell. So for the majority of this video, I'm either going to be struggling to sell items or just buying items really easily into my inventory, and I managed to buy a Saffron Draco for, I believe, 150 credits below the minimum value at the time. It's not too easy to sell, so that might sit around in the inventory for quite a while, but I don't think it would go down in value, so I should be able to make another 150 credits profit on that item. And because the Dissolver sold so easily last time, I'm buying another one into my inventory for 100 credits below the minimum value. And I'm not going to lie, I've been buying so many Dissolvers, Dueling Dragons, mainframes into my inventory recently. Those expensive unpainted black markets are so easy to underpay for and really easy to flip for their minimum value, so I'm not going to complain. I'm going to keep buying them into my inventory. And I also managed to buy a black OEM for 700 credits. This is the usual price that I pay now, but it's just impossible to sell, and every time I'm buying the black OEM, I'm underpaying by like 400 credits, and I'm probably going to have to sell it on for a little bit of an underpay because it's just extremely hard to sell. Both black OEM and black Stern, just nobody wants at the moment. I just don't know why. I do buy another Dissolver though for, again, 100 credits below the minimum value. Again, that should be another 100 credits profit when I do find the minimum value, but I'm going to be going back to selling items because my inventory is getting a little bit crowded, and I managed to sell on the white Zombas, which are really easy to sell and also really easy to buy, so that is going to be some really easy profit. Selling on for the minimum value of 1.7k. I can't exactly remember what I bought it for, but I believe I'm getting roughly another 200 credits profit from that trade. And I'm just going to continue to sell items because I have way too many in my inventory right now, and most of them are going to be pretty hard to sell, so it probably will take me quite a while to sell these. And also, as I've already mentioned, credit demand is so high at the moment anyway, so that makes it even harder to sell my items, which would already be hard to sell anyway. But I'm going to start with my octanes, as they have the highest demand out of all of my items at the moment, and therefore should be the easiest to sell on, and therefore this is the quickest way to sort of filter my inventory out and get rid of my items. But I managed to get rid of my forest green octane as well for 250 credits. I did say in the last episode that I might try and sell my octanes for their middle value. That didn't work. Nobody wants to buy them for even the minimum value, let alone the middle value, so for now I'm just going to keep on selling them for their minimum price. I also managed to get rid of my Dissolver for 500 credits as well. That is going to be another 100 credits profit into the inventory. And if you're wondering how I'm actually selling these items, I'm using a combination of the Xbox Looking for Group section, RL Garage, and RL Trading Post. Just a few different communities that I can sort of interact with, and this just opens me up to as many people as possible so that I can can sell my items as quick as possible. And I also managed to get rid of 2 painted octanes here for 400 credits each. I believe that is again going to be the minimum value for both of those items. And I get a really good trade here as I'm selling Dissolver, Shade Raid and Black OEM, 2 of those items which are going to be extremely hard to sell, for a White Zomba and a Fennec. My Dissolver's 500, Shade Raid is also 500, Black OEM's 1.1k. My offer is 2,100 credits. His offer is around 2,050 credits, so yes, I am overpaying by about 50 credits, but I'm getting items that are going to be really easy to sell. And look at my inventory, it's already so much smaller, and I don't really have much more to work with. I can start buying more items back into my inventory, and I managed to buy a Lime Singularity for pretty much 100 credits, and it's valued at 500 minimum value, which is pretty much a 400 credit underpay, which is actually insane. I'm sort of desensitized to underpays that good because I'm always buying Black OEM for 400 credits below the minimum value, but 400 credit profit is insane, especially from one item. So I've got to keep remembering that whenever I get more than 100 credits profit, it is a very, very good trade. But yeah, as I've already mentioned, inventory is looking very solid, and I'm also buying a couple more painted octanes into the inventory, and only 150 credits each. I'm only paying 150 for each octane. What is going on with the market? It's a shambles. In my opinion, octane shouldn't really be anything less than 300 credits on Xbox minimum value. I really hope items do go back up in price, because right now everything is so cheap and it makes me feel like trading is just more dead than usual. Hopefully items do start to go up in the future. And I'm also buying a White Fennec for 1.4k, another 200 credit underpay. Again, White Fennec and White Zombas are actually really easy to sell, but loads of people are quick selling them, so it is really easy profit for me. But I just don't really get why people are quick selling them that much. I'm also buying another White Standard into the inventory. A couple of episodes ago, I was buying and selling so many painted standards. Every like 3 trades, I was buying or selling one, and I'm underpaying 150 credits for this White Standard. It should be a really easy sell for the minimum value once again. And I actually managed to sell both of the octanes in the same trade. I bought them together, I sold them together. That's pretty good. I originally bought them for 300, selling them for 500. So that is going to be 200 credits profit from both of those items. I think it's actually pretty cool how I bought and sold them together. It just makes it seem a little bit better. And I'm also buying a Black Standard in this trade for White Zomba and 200 credits. I believe at this point the White Zomba was 1.6k. So I'm paying roughly 1.8k for a Black Standard, which I think was 2,000 credits at the time. So a 200 credit underpay, and I should be able to sell the Black Standard on for the minimum value and therefore get 200 credits profit. And I'm also buying another Black OEM. This might be a little bit of a mistake because I've literally struggled to sell every single one that I've had in my inventory for like the past week. Yes, I am underpaying by like 400 credits again. I could quick sell it for like 900 or 1,000, but even that would take a long time to get because people are not buying Black OEMs. I've had offers for like 500, 600 credits, and I'm not going to sell it that cheap because the minimum value is 1.1k, and I'm buying another one. Why? I don't know why I've done this. It's so hard to sell when I've just bought 2 in a row. Probably not a good idea, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I will be able to sell both of those on pretty soon and get some more credits into my inventory, but we've got so many items at the moment, so realistically I need to start selling some of them on so I get rid of my Fennec here for 350 credits again, starting off with the easiest to sell. That is also going to be the minimum value now. A couple weeks ago I would have tried to sell this Fennec on for the middle value, but again I literally could not find the middle value, and when I'm struggling to find a price I drop down just so that I can get my item gone quicker, and that's what I do. If I can't find the middle value I'll just drop down to the minimum price, saving myself a little bit of time. But I literally couldn't sell anything else. I don't know what was going on. This was, I believe, right as Season 11 dropped on the same day, maybe a couple of hours after the update. So, again, credit demand was still very, very high. I was buying loads of items in. I just couldn't sell many items on, and the items that I did sell on were going to be the ones that have the highest demand, such as this White Standard, selling it on for 1.1k. Again, that is going to be the minimum value, making another 150 credits profit on this item. I'm not going to lie, White Standards are actually goated for making profit. They're so easy to sell on and actually pretty easy to underpay. But anyway, that is going to wrap it up for this episode. I really hope you have enjoyed. If you have, then make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'm giving away a White Octane at 26k subs subs as well, so make sure to subscribe. Giveaways are all over on my Discord server, so make sure to join up. Link in description down below. But anyway, thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. Comment White Dominus if you made it this far, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Me.